Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of the story Admission of Guilt or Goddess of Revenge, written by Lalithambika Antharjanam. Lalithambika Antharjanam was born on March 30, 1909 at Punnalur, which is in Kollam, and she died on February 6, 1987 at the age of 77 at Kottayam. She was not only a writer but also a social reformer, and her notable works are Agni Sakshi and Atma Kadora Kora Amukam. And she won the Sahitya Academy Award in 1977, and in the same year she won the Kerala Sahitya Academy Award for Novel and Kerala Sahitya Academy Fellowship also. She was married to Narayanan Namboothiri and had 9 children. Here, this story is as though she is talking to Savitri Antharjanam, or Savitri is also known as Kuriyeduthu Thatri. And here she keeps telling the story about her. And actually, it is said that this is a real story which is very famous in Kerala. And she says that the Savitri Antharjanam was the daughter of Kalpakasari Astamamurthy Namboothiri, who lived in Kalpakesari Illam in Arankottaku Kara, which is in Thrissur. And because of the star which spelled doom, she was called a Thatri instead of Savitri. And she belonged to the high class, that is the Namboothiri Brahmin family. And at the age of 9, she was married off to Chemmanatha Kuriyeduthu Raman Namboothiri, and that is why they call her as Kuriyeduthu Thatri. And Thatri was a very beautiful and well-mannered girl like all other Namboothiri girls, and she was also very good in Kathakali, music, Mohiniyattam and astronomy. And she was a person who tried to please her husband in all the ways, like as a wife. Not only as a wife, she even went to a greater extent because she thought it was her duty to keep her husband happy. So she tried to make him happy in all the ways. But in spite of all her efforts, one time her husband was not coming back to home for a long time. And when he came back, he came with a girl. And he said that she is also going to live with him. And she came to know that the girl who came along with her husband was a prostitute. This she could not bear because she knows that to what extent she has tried to make her husband happy. So she went and she questions him, but he did not answer her properly. So she tells him that she is going to reject her relationship with him, and her husband very casually told her, "Why don't you be a prostitute to make me happy?" So she thought that this is not the place where I have to be. So she left the house and she went back to her own house. But there she was molested by many, and so she decided to take revenge on all, and this she decided by becoming a prostitute herself. This went on for some time, and in 1905 a Brahmin neighbor filed a case against Savitri and was taken for Smartha Vichara. Smartha Vichara is a place where these cases will be inquired, and it was inquired for a long time, for nearly 10 years. And a person from Pachatatra Mana named as Jada Vedan Namboothiri only took this Thatri's Samartha Vichara inquiry, and the first trial was at Irichalanguda. But because they were receiving many murder threats, she was moved to Tripunithara Hill Palace. And in the trial, she said that 65 men had relationship with her, and she started revealing one by one name. And she had one habit, like if anyone comes to her, she used to take a gift from them as a memory. And so now she was revealing one by one name, and nearly 64 names she revealed. And as she was revealing each one's name, she even showed the gifts which they gave her, and even revealed the date and time when they came and they approached her. And all these clients were from high class family, and these 64 people were like 30 Namboothris, and in this 30 Namboothris, she said her father, her brother, her husband and brother-in-law also were one, and 10 were Ayers, and 13 were Ambalavasis, and 11 were from Nayar caste. And when she was about to utter the 65th name, that is the final name, the king stopped the trial. It is said that the final client would have been the king itself. That is why he stopped the trial, so that his name will not be revealed. And even though she revealed the names with proof, no one were ready to accept their deeds. They said that she is a liar. Only one accepted, saying he wasn't a major one. And Tatri was finally punished, saying that she should go into exile. That is, she must not come into the city, she must go out of the city. But Tatri firmly said that she did not break the law alone. She did not commit the sin alone. She had a partner each time. So, if she was to be exiled, saying that she is a sinner, then even the sinners who committed the sin along with her should be exiled. And here, if, what happened is they had no other go. If they have to punish her, means they understood that they have to punish the person also who committed the sin with her. So all the sinners also had to go in exile. And this included the famous Kathakali artist Kavangal Shankara Panikar, Vedic scholar V.K. Narayana Bhattathiripad, and many people. Later, Kalpakasari Mana was fired by the people, and it is believed that the Devi Vigraham, the goddess in the temple in Kartayani Kshetra, burst out, and near it a plant began to grow, and the plant is being worshipped even till today. And it is said this happened because of Tatri's curse, and later it is said that the king had taken her to Chalakudi. And this is a very famous story, and inspired by this story of Tatri, many books and films were also made, which were a huge success. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.